So, who introduced you to gratitude?
My boyfriend, Rico from Puerto Rico. Yeah, he did part one, came back, he was a totally different person, and then pretty much spent the days between part one and part two finding a way to get to part two. And then after that, I knew I wanted to go too, so here I am.
Had some family and friends go through the gratitude program, and everyone that I've talked to that's came out of it has just had a really positive experience, and it's really impacted their life in a really beneficial way, it seems like.
Alright, so what I know about gratitude training is that many people who have gone into gratitude training that I know of have changed significantly in a positive way, such as like being more positive.
I thought it was a profound experience. The way that I explain it is I'm an adventure seeker. I want to do a lot of things that probably the average person would say, that's insane! And easily, after all of my experiences in life, I can say that gratitude training was easily the most profound, intense, ecstatic, amazing journey that I've ever been through.
So far what I know is it's changed my entire life and shifted my perspective and has made me see things about myself that I didn't know existed, and has stretched me to my limits beyond I ever even dreamed possible.
What do you expect is going to change in your life? What is your vision for yourself?
I'm not really sure what to expect, but I think that something good's definitely going to come out of it, and I feel like I'm probably going to learn a little bit more about myself.
I have no expectations.
I've experienced them to change a lot, and they're becoming more of a better influence.
I definitely want to be successful, but with money as well as just happiness.
My goals are to find peace and joy in myself, despite my surroundings, I should say.
I think one of my problems is just managing my time wisely. So I think that that's something I could work on.
I basically just want to be self-sufficient and be able to improve my life so I can help other people improve theirs.
How do you view the world right now? And what's your vision for the world?
I perceive the world right now as a place that is loving, and yet they don't know it yet, is compassionate, yet people are sleeping.
Obviously, I think there's a lot of good people in this world, and there's also a lot of bad people in this world, but it's just the way you look at it, like the glass is half full, or you could look at it half empty.
So my vision of the world is to let people know that they have the seeds of greatness to be able to become the greatest version of themselves.
I perceive the world as not being in the best place right now. It's sad, people are cruel. Obviously our country is kind of in a weird position, not being accepting of others and the differences between people.
Just happiness for everyone. A lot of people aren't happy, but they could be happy, they just don't realize like how easy it is to just let go of the things that you can't control.
I like to see a world that's accepting of everyone, no matter their race, sexual preference, religion, whatever. We're all people.
So I did part one, and it was a 4-day process, and I just graduated last night.
My first interview was day one, right before we went into registration for part one. And now I have completed part one and gone through all 4 days, stuck with it.
At first, I was a little skeptical, and I didn't really understand what I was going to learn from it. But now that I finished the training, and now that I'm looking back, I can really see there was a big change in myself, and I can see that I learned really about myself and the way I behave and the way I show up in the world.
You know, every day is an opportunity to truly take what you learned in those 4 days and apply it to life and feel different. And approach the world differently and change how I show up in the world.
I haven't been really giving my full potential and my full effort to be where I want to be in life, and now I know what I need to do and what steps I need to take from here to move forward.
I discovered that I operate a lot out of the need to be right, the need especially to be in control, and funny enough, it rarely feels like you're in control the harder you try to be in control.
So what's your experience of gratitude? How do you feel about it now?
I'm so grateful for the experience. I cannot wait for part 2, and I am so grateful that I got to do it with my sister and Lorenzo, and I'm just so excited for part 2.
I feel like it's a very powerful program that I feel like anyone could take it, anyone should take it, and it'll really have nothing but a positive impact in your life. It'll really help you grow and help you learn like you haven't before.
So how do you view the world right now?
I view the world as a place with a lot of potential, and it really has the potential to be a very beautiful place, but it's just at a place where a lot of work needs to put in. A lot of people need to learn about themselves and learn how they show up in the world, and if everyone could get this knowledge from gratitude, like, the world would definitely be a better place.
I view the world as having a lot of potential for us to see the things and the changes that we want to see in the world, that I want to see in the world.
So what's your vision of the world? What do you want from the world?
My vision of the world is acceptance and positivity, and I want everyone to care for each other, just like even though you don't know someone, you can still care about them, because you know what, we're all still humans, we're all still here on this world together, and there needs to be more of that brotherhood.
To be accepting, unified, and peaceful. I want a world where people don't feel like... I want a world where people put compassion above being right, and compassion above looking good, and compassion above all of the things that aren't helping the world become a better place for everyone to live in.
Is there anyone in your life that you want to take this program?
Yeah, most of my family has taken it already, but my dad, definitely really want my dad to do gratitude, because I feel like he'll definitely learn a lot about gratitude, and he'll just learn about himself through it, and he'll learn about the things that he does on his everyday basis that he doesn't even realize. He'll pick up on the small things, and eventually that'll lead up to him just being very, he'll be at a much better point than he's at today.
This is not a training to fix broken people. It's a training for people who want their most extraordinary life to get that. So, you know, my parents, of course, my dad, my best friend Julie, my best friend Kayla. Honestly, like, I want that extraordinary life for all of them.
Are there any other words that you would like to say now, on your own accord?
Sign up today. I wasn't paid to say that.